into position to demonstrate the capability of their
behind the units many times. Right now the lead truck is suppressing with wire with straight their apparatus at midfield. We do have a lost purse that is. We really appreciate the Cincinnati Fire Department. You have tremendous corporate aviation. These aircraft, these heavy business jets, or biz jets as they're called, can depart from this field and fly literally anywhere in the world, making Cincinnati an important hub of commerce right here in the heart of it. And we're here to celebrate the 75th anniversary.
Boy, through the lens, I couldn't tell you were that close. Hi there.
To the center, we've got the Yellow Book. It's special with any emergency controls taxiing into position. Immediately behind him, the support vehicle and the world's only.
Did you steer over to me, or did the horse come right up to me?
Oh, I kind of made him come towards you because you had something in your hand and I knew he'd put his nose up to your lens.
I wish I had a sugar cube for you.
It's strapped to its belly. That's the Jimmy Franklin. We're going to see Jim fly this unbelievable combination of the designs of the golden age of aviation, that period between the First and Second World War, when the biplane came to the forefront.
Hi there.
Using a 450.
He thinks you're a giant carrot.
I guess. Don't eat me. Oh, because of my orange color, I get it.
Underneath. Classic wing walking, as Kyle will actually be moving around on the exterior.
Pretty freaking old hangars down here. They're like historic in their own right. I saw this Twin Beach when I was riding my bike the other day. These are cool. I used to crawl around on that baby back in the early 80s when it was at Make Believe Land. This place is 75 years old. Pretty sweet. Wild. little fucking helicopter that hovers over my house at 12 midnight for a half an hour.
Airspeed bleeds off. There's no more control of the airplane. There's no air across the ailerons. The airplane stops, pins against the sky, and he torque rolls back down, falling, turning the airplane into a helicopter before he whip stalls back out and comes straight into the ground. It's a 2.5 vertical snap and reduced power in the airplane will take off. There he goes. There's the 2.5 vertical snap and reduced power. The airplane kind of falls, stutters, stops, rotates, and Bobby recovers right directly on the 500-foot airshow center line. As he recovers the airplane on the right, the left side of the airport. Once again, taking Jansen into the vertical, 450 horsepower transmission engine. Rotates around its own center line, dives back in airshow center. Have the snap roll on the way down just to make sure that we are paying attention as he sets himself up for the 1.5 snap and goes into a rolling. Lunken Cincinnati Airshow. Boy, Bobby's having a good time out here as he gives us another snap roll on the upline. And as the pilot flares to land, just like Bobby's doing right now, the runway disappears.
There's the kind of plane I flew on, T-28.
Planes of Fame on their historic tour across the United States, part of the 100th anniversary of Power and Light. I hope you got to see these airplanes with their wings open. America's march to the home islands of Japan. But that was on Guadalcanal. The issue was down on the Ron Hellcat, the two aircraft that you see flying before you today. Starting to come off the American assembly line. Tuskegee Airmen. These aircraft which have joined us here today are not filling any gaps we saw literally exactly 10 years ago.
It's moving.
A Beech Model 18, the Twin Beech built by the Beechcraft Corporation. This airplane was designed as an executive transport, not as an aerobatic airplane. But right now you're seeing Bobby that's over 9,000 hours. got a tremendous amount of smoke up there. Don't worry, it gets rid of the West Nile virus mosquitoes as he comes back around. That smoke trail is made by the oils of oil distributing and smoke oil and Corvus oil, a fine petroleum-based, paraffin-based lubricant that makes that beautiful white trail of smoke as Bobby takes the airplane in that wide, sweeping Cuban 8 type turnaround. He's going to bring the airplane right back there. The BJT normally more impressive than these.
No, it's like 10, like 100 more, 1,000 more planes. Oh no!
Working again, he's at his 250-foot level. So he's working actually a little bit lower. Once he successfully flies off of his restrictions at the 250-foot altitude, he'll be permitted to come on down lower. And I believe, yes, Cliff's out of his airplane, ladies and gentlemen. Cliff Robinson's out of his airplane, the PJ-260 there at Air Show Center. Cliff, what a super job out here this afternoon in that PJ-260. Emerson's got back up to altitude. He's got the nose down. He's allowing the aircraft to accelerate. Let's see what the next maneuver he has on his sequence is. Oh yeah, whoa, whoa. Definitely getting a lunch rock out of this top rib.
Come on, Peter.
Lunch rock, Tom, yeah, Tom, lunch rock is a Czechoslovakian word. It's going to be decelerating throughout the maneuver, so you want to do that more or less in parabolic flight. Tommy does. So Tom and I, Tom Spielman, our air boss, and I sitting up here chatting off mic talking about how well he does with this airplane. That is.
Later that airplane over, what a magnificent view today.
up flying for altitude and setting up for his display here today. I'm going to go to the cockpit and have Doug say a few words to you. Head back on the thing again. Hanging close nose, upper harnesses in the rear cockpit on that. 2 degree turn, coming straight to the ground. Pulling back again, Let's watch this just steps up, yellow book 1 for its next maneuvers. Rolling on the up line, bumping over the top, right about there in the maneuver. And itself, coming back over for the 4-point hesitation roll. Now let's count the 4 points. I see it right all over here. The middle of Conference Group, Yellow Book USA. Over here in the vendors area, stop by and see Tom Ross and his crew. They have a farm, particularly on the stage. And the brand new Yellow Book. Here comes the first point. Hesitation roll. Jumping up.
Honestly, I've never seen that.
Pulling back up at on the up line. I'm going to go to the cockpit once again and start to pick up the wing. Ground here. Fantastic. I'm looking at that big cloud we have down there. Looking forward to the second half of your performance here. Can you tell me what you have in mind for us today? I think you've been watching some of these other performers here, and are you giving them a challenge to see who can do it better? All right, I guarantee you the walkover with the jet engine on it is a tough act to follow. Well, let's see. You try the Lam Shabak on this beautiful Cincinnati afternoon.